What is up, my dudes? How's it going? Today, we're starting something a little new, and I wanted to document it. Hi, how are you doing, by the way? You look great today. I'm doing something called 75 Hard. 75 Hard was created by a CEO named Andy Frisella. For 75 days, you follow 5 guidelines. There are no rest days, there are no cheat days, and if you mess up, you start over from day 1. In theory, if you complete all 75 days, you're supposed to be a different person. Ideally, more mentally tough, but happier, more confident, just on top of the world. And who doesn't want that? It's not lost on me that I'm doing a mental toughness challenge during one of the toughest times mentally ever. So here are the rules. Rule number 1, follow a diet. This diet doesn't have to be anything special, but it's something that you prescribe for yourself. This diet includes no alcohol, no cheat days, no cheat meals, no rest days. Rule number 2, drink a gallon of water every day. Rule number 3, exercise twice a day for 45 minutes each, and one of those exercises must be outdoors. Number 4, read 10 pages from a nonfiction, entrepreneurial, or self-help book. And number 5, take a progress picture every day. For me, I'm going vegetarian. I'm also cutting out sodas. I'm cutting out any easy sugar. So I'm not cutting out sugar entirely, but easy sugars as in like cakes and brownies and cookies that I just buy from the store. No candy, no fast food. But like I said, I'm not cutting out sugar. So if I want a dessert, my rule for myself is I need to make it, or it needs to be high quality, like pure chocolate or something like that. Next, I'm reading Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less by Greg McKeown. In total, I'll need roughly 750 pages, and so I will need possibly 2 more books. So we'll get to that in the future. My plan is to keep a log of it. In true Kyvon fashion, I've created an actual log. It's just a checkoff list. I check off every little goal, and then at the end of the day, I will write how I'm feeling, and I'll complete the day. I also plan out my meals and my workouts very roughly throughout the week. And that helps me with grocery shopping, and that helps me make sure that I'm doing enough workouts. The workouts don't have to be super strenuous. They can be walking, it can be yoga. The point is that you are working out and that you're doing it consistently. That's me. Everything else is pretty straightforward. And I'll come back basically weekly with little updates, but these videos are gonna be kind of short because I don't wanna have to sacrifice making the other types of videos that I like just to make these videos. But I do want to document it somewhere so that at the end of the 75 days, I can say, wow, I did that. So today is actually day 1. I'm so stoked. I woke up so happy and excited to start this. I found this challenge actually on TikTok. The username is RileyJade.fit, and I'll link her down below if you want to go look at her TikTok or Instagram. There's a big group of people that are out there doing this, and I was like, why not challenge myself? And this is for sure in the line of personal improvement, so it makes perfect sense to put it on this channel. With all of that out of the way, I think we're all on the same page. I'm doing this with 3 friends, good friends, Noni, Daniel, and Heidi. I actually hopped on a call with them just so we can talk about our goals. So in the future, I can check back in with them and see what their progress looks like. We're all going about it a little bit differently, but Accountabudies, as I call them, are super important, I think, when you take on big undertakings like this. And I'm excited, and I want to make sure everyone else is excited. You can enjoy the little montage that comes after the call, but that's really as simple as I want to make these videos. I hope you're excited. If you want to follow along on this journey, go ahead and press subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, bye.
What's up, man?
Hello? How's everyone doing? Day 1?
I'm in pain.
Oh no. We out here.
How you living? Lay ad.
I'm fine. What I realized is I could easily do this whole thing to like the 95th percentile, but like to do it 100% through and never give anything up is the challenge I didn't know I needed. And I'm just I need to not be soft anymore. I just got to do it.
Let's go.
For context here, Daniel joined in literally the beginning of day 1. Whereas Noni, Heidi, and I had been planning this for weeks.
I need to stop making excuses. I just need to do it.
I just wanted to check in with you guys because at some point during every week, I want to see how we're all doing. So I want to know what books you're reading. I want to know what diet you're doing, what your workout thing is.
I'm doing a whole 75. I don't know. It's like a whole 30 variation, whole 30 compliant foods, and then I added some things back like protein powder, corn, like some random things that I normally cook with.
Are you two doing the same exact thing?
We're not doing the same exact thing. Like the base is pretty much the same, and a lot of ours are similar. I think I just added more things than Heidi did.
Noni and Heidi are roommates, and so they will be helping each other stay on track. Their diets are very, very similar to each other's.
Fitness-wise, I'm doing like my runs in the morning. We have a roommate walk at 5 o'clock every day, and then I'm going to the gym to lift afterwards. So ideally, I'll hit 3, but at least 2 of those 3.
Noni will be reading Presence by Amy Cuddy, which is all about building self-confidence.
You're still drinking water even though it's over?
Absolutely. You didn't drink water for your second workout?
I'm not going an ounce over. Are you kidding?
What about you, Daniel? What's your diet?
The main issue for me is like the binge meals or like allowing a cheat day, which is where this whole thing comes into play. So I want to get a better balance on like caloric intake and just set a boundary there. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I have like MyFitnessPal. I feel like the first 10 days will be more of a learning curve.
And you try to stick to those numbers after?
The next 65% can be like, okay, the actual restraint needs to come from the 8,000 grams of sodium that I eat from 3 ketchup-based meals a day,
Your challenge is going to be, like, making sure you put everything in the app, though, right?
Yeah, and I think that in itself will let me, like, if I go at pizza and I'm getting ready to sit down and I see that 8 slices of pizza, which I would normally eat if I was just sitting there with my friends.
8 slices. Daniel is starting out by reading Elon Musk's biography written by Ashley Vance.
I never thought of it that way. Like I am the party. That is me.
What's your goal with this? Like, why'd you join in last minute?
I want to get in the habit of doing things fully through. The thing is, though, there is no reward that is tangible attached to this, and I want to do that. The only thing I'm gaining is that I guess when I do want to tackle a much harder task, I'm more well equipped.
I know we're all going to do Ironmans after this, right? Oh, okay. Miss Heidi, what are you reading?
I am reading 021 by Peter Thiel, the creator of PayPal.
Oh, okay.
And the concept is going from like taking an idea that's at 0 and bringing it to 1.
This is as opposed to taking something that's already been invented and making it global. So basically creating something from scratch.
I'm hoping it will help me with my thinking process in the business that I just can't seem to get off its freaking feet. So we'll see.
And then your diet's very similar to Noni's, but what are you doing for exercise?
Morning workout at the park. I have a roommate walk at 5 o'clock. So those are the 2 workouts. I do have a treadmill in my room, but I didn't get on it today. So I'll try and kind of be good about that. And then when the gym opens up, my gym is closed. So
if there was one of the 5 that would slip you up, which do you think it's going to be?
The diet, easy. Because I'm the girl who ate 8 slices of pizza the other day. Okay? 3 days ago, that was me. So,
Yeah, I was thinking today, because in the podcast you said over and over, it's not a physical challenge.
I kind of like that too, because he didn't say go and kill yourself 2 times a day.
Yeah.
It was like, and that's my idea of a workout. Like growing up with sports, it was always like you give your 110% or you don't go out at all.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay. So now it's more of like you have to maintain.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool, especially in terms of the diet too, of like, I don't even care what you pick. You decide and then you stick to it. And like, even when he said that, he was like, I think 2 people are going to finish it, or maybe 10% of people are going to finish it, even though they still have so much control over what book they pick, what exercise they do, which is like, it's nuts. That's crazy.
It really is like, can you stick to You're guns.
what you say you're going to do.
Right.
People might be hesitant to say, oh, I couldn't do one day of this, but then we're going to, come to day 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of saying, oh, you're going to say day 10, oh, I have 55 more days of this. Or it's like...
65? 65?
Or 65, sorry.
He's like, bastards.
Sorry, all this reading is... it's like you have 10 days of momentum. It's going to take a lot of positive attitude to not make this something that I don't want to do.
I'm kind of going into it with the mindset that like I'm changing my habits for the long run.
I think I'm like super excited for like just the thought of just mental toughness in general. Just being able to have control over situations of like going to parties and saying no to certain things. Once we get that ability, it's going to go more to just like drinking water or like being able to say no to cookies. Like, okay, if I'm in dance, maybe you shouldn't stand in the back all of the time. Like, I'm hoping that this goes to like confidence that's not only in terms of food or fitness. You have to actually practice doing something in order to be good at it. So I'm hoping that this helps way more than just like, oh yeah, I want to continue to drink a gallon of water. It's like, I want to be able to like confidently say no to certain things or have control over certain things.
I have all of these like big picture things that I want to do, and I always talk about them, and I'm tired of being too slow to do them.
Yeah, that's huge.
I like that.
Yeah, wow.
And so
Can I read your book, Daniel? Any other thoughts, guys?
Thanks for making this video.
Yeah, I'm excited to piece it all together, and then we'll have something to look back on. Okay, now for the fun part. Week 1.